Hey guys, my name is Dean and welcome to our first ever episode. On this episode, I want to discuss why we want to start this channel, but I also want to show you a few items that we've just picked up for the collection room. But to start, let's just have a look at where the collection is now. So there it is, guys. That's the collection as it stands. So this channel is primarily going to be focused on the 80s, 90s, but even modern toys and video games. As you saw, the collection houses a lot of those items. You've got the nostalgic pieces from our past, and you've got the modern pieces, the cool pieces from the movies and TV shows that we love today. I love gaming still, so a big part of the collection is the retro gaming and also the modern gaming that I enjoy playing. So I have a very strong nostalgic connection to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original vintage line from the 1980s. I collected a lot of that as a kid, and to date I still love collecting that line. It's so immersed. There's no ending in sight for me anytime soon. But I have connections and nostalgia with a lot of lines, especially Street Sharks and the 90s Kenner Power of the Force Star Wars figures. I was heavy into them when I was young, and I still collect them today. So my very first console was the Sega Master System 2. It came with Alex the Kid in Miracle Land built in, a game that I still haven't finished today, but I loved playing back then, and I have so much nostalgic connection for that game. I still have a few of my original Sega games as well. From the Sega, I moved into the SNES and then into the Nintendo 64 console. After that, I became an Xbox kid, so I had all the Xbox consoles all the way up to the current Xbox, which I play today. So like most collectors, in my 20s, my focus has shifted. I wasn't that much into toys anymore. I still played video games quite heavily, but going out, partying, enjoying my 20s was my focus for then. Now, it was my parents who had the foresight to pack away all my toys and not just box them up and give them to Vinnie's. They boxed them up and put them down the shed, knowing or hoping that one day I would want them back again. And it wasn't until my early 30s, when the collection bug bit me again, that I was so surprised that my dad still had all my Turtles and still had all my Star Wars, and I got to get that off him. We laid it all out on tables and we started going through everything, piecing all the weapons together. All the card backs were there. Nothing mint on card. Nothing mint on card, just loose figures and tubs of them. Like it was a wonderful experience and a nice time that I shared with my father, going through all that. So at this time, I'm in my mid-30s and I've just bought a house with my wife Sarah, and we decided that our collection needed to be put on display, not just for our enjoyment, but also for friends and family to come over and look at. And the one big piece we wanted to do was we wanted to make it user friendly. We didn't want to have a room that you just went to look at toys. We wanted to be able to play video games, watch movies, like camp out there if we want. Like we got a fold out couch. So we wanted it to be user friendly and just create that environment for ourselves. So 2 years ago we started an Instagram page, Sarah and I, called Totally Taylor Retro Hunters. A page where we wanted to continue to share our pieces of nostalgia and our collection pieces, our hunting videos, if we're going to op shops or if we're going to conventions. We just wanted to show and share our experience, but also capture it for ourselves, so we could just keep a video log and of what we've been up to and how the collection's traveling. So Instagram has given us a great opportunity to not only meet toy collectors in our local area and in Australia, but also speak and chat with people all over the world who love this hobby. Being invited to different live streams here and there over the past couple of years, it's just been a fantastic opportunity for us, and I tell you, I have a ball every time I'm doing it. So the biggest reason for starting this channel is just to continue to share our hobby, share our adventures with everyone that loves this stuff as well. And not only do we get to share it, it's an opportunity for me and my family just to capture these moments for my little ones, and they get to watch that back in years to come. So we couldn't have done this without the community. The guidance and confidence that we've got, not only from close friends, but other YouTubers out there. My favorite YouTube channel is a channel called Ed's Retro Geek Out. Ed loves everything TMNT. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a line that is very passionate to him and is very passionate for me as well. His channel has just given me a great understanding of what you could achieve in the long run. But then there's close friends like Matt and Andrew from Keep On Collecting, and Scott from Scott Crusher, who have just built our confidence up and helped us along the way. I thank you guys, I truly do. Okay, but now let's see some of the pickups that we got just over the holiday periods. Okay, so we're going to start with a new toy line that I got over the holidays. The reason behind getting these figures was I'm a massive Aquaman fan. He is my favorite superhero. I know he gets a lot of stiff for not having great powers or being able to do very much out of the water, but I think Jason Momoa and the original Aquaman movie that they made is proof that he can be quite cool and he can be quite fun. So what I've got is the Todd McFarlane Aquaman from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom figure, so I got him. But along with that, you have to have his arch enemy. So picked up Black Manta, and these figures are just crazy good. There's 22 points of articulation. They come with stands, so it looks like they're all flying or floating or standing, whatever they do. But just amazing figures, and I'll do close-ups of all these for you. The last one I got was the Multiverse Batman. So this is actually from the Flash movie, which I thought was fantastic. I'm sad that the multiverse is ending, but excited to see where the new one takes us. So that's Ben Affleck's Batman, that one. All right, so we'll move into a bit of Star Wars. So part of the vintage collection figures that I picked up was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and this is Darth Raven. So he's from one of the video games back in the day. So one of the figures that is at the top of most people's top 10 lists I've been noticing for the end of the year in the vintage collection. So VC 301 is Darth Raven. But moving on with Star Wars again, on VC 299 is the figure that most people have on their top 10 list in #1 spot. So that's Pre Vizsla from the Clone Wars animated series. So he is very detailed. His face sculpt is very detailed as well. The last one I got was one of the deluxe packs. That's the Dark Trooper figure, and he's definitely a deluxe figure. He's a very large figure in there. He is from The Mandalorian, the last episode of season 1 he was in. So in the vintage collection pieces for the room, and there has to be total representation, we start with the 1989 100% complete foot ski. So this was gifted to me over the holidays. Comes with all the pieces, all these flags, the rocket, which is always missing because it just pops in and out, but 100% complete for the collection. So the other vintage piece for the Turtles collection that I was gifted is Don's Crazy Turtle Buggy? Don's Crazy Carnival Buggy. So it's actually a bumper car. So gives you big wheels that makes it look like it's just hovering above. The motor is meant to be all wobbly as it bangs around and smashes into everything. But again, 100% complete. All the parts are there, all the hoses, all the stickers, turtle ready on the back. But I'll do close-ups for all these for you. So now we go into a piece that I was blown away to get. My wife surprised me with this gift. Something that I said would be really cool to have in the collection, but I didn't know where I'd put it or if I had room for it. And when you get one, you got to get more. So that is the giant NECA TMNT original movie Raphael. Now this thing is just fantastic. The detail in every aspect of this figure is amazing, is absolutely amazing. Multiple hands, which I haven't even taken out of the pack to see what they even do yet. I don't know if I want to take it out of the box, like it displays so well like this. The back of the box just gives you just a great look at how it can be posed, but look at the scarring, the skin, the reptile skin, the detail in all of it is just out of this world. But it didn't stop there. Friends and family got together and ended up getting me Donatello to add to the collection. So at this stage we're halfway there, and I need another room to put all these on display because they're so big. But just amazing. Like, you look at these, they're just so cool. So thank you to Sarah and everyone else that got me Donatello into the collection. And that's it. So thank you for watching our first episode. If you would like to reach out, you can leave a comment right here, or contact us at Totally Taylor Retro Hunter on Instagram. I'm always happy to have a chat with people who just love this stuff and enjoy what we do. So thank you for your time, and we'll catch you in the next one. Happy hunting.